Welcome to our September rental market update for Colorado Springs. Let's dive into the current trends across our area. Starting with Colorado Springs itself, the average rent remains steady at $1,936 a month. For a 3-bedroom single-family home, the price is around $2,295, which is unchanged from our last report. Moving north to Monument, we're seeing some interesting shifts. The average rent here is $29.99, which applies to a 3-bedroom single-family home as well. This represents an 11% increase, making Monument a hot spot for property investors. South of Colorado Springs in Fountain, the market is showing a slight growth. The average rent is $2,115, with 3-bedroom homes going for about $2,135. This is a modest 1.5% increase, indicating a stable market with potential for growth. Out east in Peyton, we're seeing the most dramatic changes. The average rent has jumped to $2,600 a month, though 3-bedroom homes are slightly lower at $2,300. This represents a significant 22% increase, suggesting high demand in this area. But it is also important to keep in mind that Peyton tends to have fewer transactions, so one big deal can really impact the stats. Finally, let's look at Woodland Park. The average rent here is $2,100 a month, but 3-bedroom homes are commanding higher prices at $2,700 a month. Interestingly, this is actually an 8.4% decrease from our last report, which could present opportunities for both renters and investors. Overall, rents remain steady, but it does look like our market may begin to cool off. Reports from the national property management networks we are involved with indicate that some previously hot markets are cooling off. Property managers in states like Texas, Florida, and Arizona are now offering concessions to attract tenants, suggesting a shift in these once competitive rental markets. Locally, our biggest concern is the influx of new luxury apartment complexes. The low interest rates of 2021 and 2022, combined with a shortage of affordable housing, spurred a boom in multifamily buildings. This is the biggest boom in multifamily housing in 50 years. These aren't your average apartments. They're loaded with amenities, pet-friendly and designed to attract young professionals. The same folks often rent our single-family homes, condos, and townhomes. This means that we are facing some serious new competition. These upscale new developments could impact your rental rates, making it harder to find and keep quality tenants, and potentially squeeze your profits. We are watching the market closely and working on strategies to keep your properties competitive in this changing landscape. So let's move on to what's happening in our office. You should receive an email in the next week or so about our fall furnace inspections. This is our annual inspection and servicing of the furnace in the property, as well as an additional opportunity to get in and take a look at the property condition. We have negotiated a $99 bulk rate deal with Thayer Mechanical to clean, service, and inspect our furnaces. This service is important because of the potential risk associated with carbon monoxide poisoning and the liability incurred by homeowners. And finally, because we've recently had some questions about how and when we disperse your funds, I'd like to review our process. We aim to process owner payments on the 10th of each month. But here's the deal. Banks need a few business days to settle funds, and weekends or holidays can throw a wrench in the works. There's an additional kink added by the legislature this year, in that tenants are aware we cannot charge a late fee until the 9th. This is a significant change from before, when late fees could not kick in until the 6th. If a tenant makes their payment on the 8th, funds may not settle until the 12th or 13th. We will then disperse your funds. So if the 10th lands on a Saturday, Sunday, or holiday, don't worry, we will send you your payment on the next business day. This way, we're making sure you get your money as quickly and smoothly as possible without any hiccups from bank delays. If the money has not settled by then, we will disperse as soon as funds are settled. It's all about getting those funds into your account efficiently and consistently every month. So that concludes our September newsletter. Thanks for listening, and we will see you in October.